Alright, and we're back. Basically, came out the door from the cop, he's given me the card key, he's now locked that door. You can't go back through that door for a while, but you do go back in that room. With the card key, run around here, go to your table, use the computer, blah 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 blah, door lock system, plug with the card key, we use the card key, yes, checks the ID card, and unbolts the doors for you. Now, it's just given you two directions you can travel. The way to go that is the way I've always known as the right way is because the double door's on this side of the hall. Now if you go through a single door on the other side, you're greeted by a group of, I think it is about 8 or 9 zombies. There's a lot of them. Basically the corridor's full, which is a big risk, and you don't want to go in there till you're prepared. Pick up the police memorandum, make sure you read this because as you can see there's the code. I never need to read that because I know the code, but I'll show you anyway. The code's 2236. Ditch the knife out of your invent because that is the single most useless thing in the world. I don't use the knife even if I have to. I'd rather take a bite and shove a crowd of them over strategically. Yeah, watch the thing crawl over the window. Why not? It's a good bit of fun. Run the corridor. Is this the corridor I think it is? Yes, this is the corridor I think it is. Right, now you're in the police station, you can pick up anything you want, so I'm going to show you something. There's a circuit board there that you have to come back for, if you really want to. Search the dead cop. If you search him a second time, you will find a box of handgun bullets. Only 15, but and with Leon, 15 bullets is a bit annoying, but, you know, his gun holds 18. Check the puddle, walk up to the puddle of blood, watch your first FMV. Oh look, it's my ex-girlfriend. I wondered what happened to her. And the thing drops. Right, this thing, leg it. Seriously, don't stop to even think about where you are, because if you stop for too long, his first attack will always be to propel his tongue forward. If you're in front of him, you're going to get hurt, and if a licker hits you once, that one hit will usually stagger you while he runs in and starts swiping at your legs, so you're going to be in a spot bother. So as soon as that cutscene ends, move. Head into the next corridor. Don't worry about the windows for now, the windows won't be a problem. Head into the double door. If you're Leon, head into these double doors now because you can pick up a puzzle item that's going to save a lot of time later. You do backtrack this way, but in all fairness, whatever. Pick up the file from the corner, which is the first operation report, which is basically them trying to defend Raccoon City and failing. Run straight through to the back room because there's nothing in it. Check the fireplace. Open your invent and use your lighter. Burns out a gem from... I want to know why there's a gem behind a picture. I mean, who came up with these ideas? I mean, why would the police station be hiding this much crap? It's unbelievable. My TV is really hating this, so ignore the constant adjustments in its screen. Grab the red jewel that's conveniently hidden, and sometimes if you check the... Hey, there you go. Check the corner over here, and you'll find more handgun bullets. Now, from what I've seen, that is actually very temperamental. There isn't always bullets there, but as you can see, I just got 15 bullets, which kind of helps a lot. There's nothing else in this room, from what I can remember, is there? Straight past. Nope, nope. Everything in this room is pretty much the red jewel, the operation report, and the handgun bullets if you're lucky. I think I've actually found shotgun shells in there at one point, but I can't remember why. Never mind. Finish running along this corridor. Remember and note that the windows are broken, because you come back this way in a second, because you can only go a certain distance into a police station. If you go the other way on the corridor, you'll just end up at a dead end. Right. Kill the zombies here. I normally kill the woman down the far end. Or at least stagger her. He's gonna get me. Run. Ah, I ran straight into the woman. Nuts. Basically, this corridor is a little bit of a problem sometimes because, as you can see, there's zombies closing at you from 2 directions. So I have to now quickly stagger aim. I got her. Ah, she's dead. I normally never, a rule of house on this is never fire off screen, but I generally tend to know where they are, so I just fire wherever I want to fire. That should be those 2 dead. There's a guy behind them. If that guy starts moving, I am in so much trouble right now. There you go, that guy's down. Normally, you know, you can not waste ammo, but in all fairness, I really can't be asked. I've been bitten 3 times and I'm still on fine. Take out the there's 4 zombies in total. Take them all out. Grab the herbs from over here. There's 2. My word of advice is these first 2 herbs, mix them. It's the way I usually do things. Combine. Basically, marijuana. Every herb you pick up in this game has a certain layout. I'll explain the layout as I go through this room. Actually, I'll go out of this room and I'll explain the layout because there's stuff in here you need to pick up. Right, now, if you're lucky, there will be, there you go, handgun bullets in there. Another 15. Always pick up, handgun bullets are infinitely useful in this game, so always pick them up. Grab the second operation report from behind the typewriter. Over here is the locker that has your extra costume in. I'll show you where to, I'll go back and get the key for that in a second. Here's the dark room. If you get any films, come back here with the films and develop them. I might actually do that this time. Normally I don't bother with developing films because you get a lot of them a lot further in the game and you have quite a backtrack to get them. Ditch the jewel out of your inven because there's no need to have it in there anymore. A good idea on this game is to carry a gun, ammo and one healing item because it's a nice even spread from what I've discovered. Head back out here. Right, I will now explain to you herbs as I go up the stairs. In the game there are green herbs, red herbs, blue herbs. A green herb is a small heal. A red herb does nothing on its own, and a blue herb heals poison. Now, you can mix 2 green herbs, which provides a moderate heal, and 3 green herbs, which is a full heal. Or, you can mix a green herb and a red herb for a full heal, or green and blue, or 2 greens and a blue to provide a moderate heal and poison recovery. Now, I've never had to use a blue herb in this game because I don't get poisoned, because the spider's the only thing that really poisons you, and I dodge them or kill them before they can get to me. So, quick explanation of the herbs there. If you ever get a red herb, mix it with a green herb straight away because they're infinitely useful. Right. Now, as you can see from me talking through that, I'm now solving this puzzle where basically you push the statues around onto the little brown squares on the floor. You'll know when it hits it because you can't push it anymore and it makes a metallical sort of cog moving noise. Make sure you don't push the statues too far or you have to leave the area and come back to reset them. Which makes no sense to me because in real life if you move the statue too far you'd be fucked, you have to pull it. But on this they obviously reset the puzzles for you to give you a little bit of leeway. Shove this one round here, straight onto the square. Click, and that'll drop a gem out of that guy's hand, like so. Ta-da-da! Grab that jewel. Those 2 jewels, you've now got 2, pretty much solves one of the puzzles later on. I will show you that when I get to it. Yes, they are essential, so you do have to pick them up. I don't think there's much in this game that isn't essential. 'Cause on Resident Evil 1 you had the MO discs, which weren't actually essential, so it's all good. Right along this corridor. Oh, there's zombies. Where did they come from? Well, it just goes to show how long it's been since I played this game. I completely forgot there were zombies in this corridor. There's 2 of them. I thought that was only here with Claire. Oh well, I screwed up. There you go, that's that one dead. Like I said, normally you don't have to worry about wasting so much bullets on killing them, but because I'm not on a speed run through or a skill run through, that guy's not dead. Now he is. Because I'm not on a speed run through and I'm not on a skill run through, I'm just going to kill everything. Another cop in the corner. Why is there 3 zombies in this corridor now? It's never been, I can't remember ever doing that. He's not dead. Have a bullet. Have another one. Ah, I missed him, apparently. There you go, he's dead. Right. As you can see, an idea that is always very, very useful to do is every time, even if you fire 1 bullet, manually reload your gun through the invent screen because it's a lot quicker, and if you reload on the fly, when you're running down a corridor, if you're in a firefight and you reload that way, if you're outnumbered, you're in trouble because basically in the STARS office and you will find your shotgun. Fantastic little find, always useful. Run over to the corner. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll find an F-aid spray in Rebecca Chambers' medical pouch, which is hanging on the wall there. Grab that, then go over here for the next essential item to grab, which is Chris's diary. I'm not going to bother reading it because I can't be bothered. Normally I would read them to you, but you don't need me to read them to you. Take the unicorn medal that was hidden underneath Chris's diary, and in walks Claire. I'll let you watch this cutscene.
It's good to see you're still among the living.
Stop messing up, TV. And basically, he gives Claire Chris's diary and a radio.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Right, okay. Now, I triggered that cutscene a little bit earlier than I normally would have. If you go over to the corner, on Barry's desk... Oh, they're not there, bugger. There's normally a box of handgun bullets, but obviously there's not. Now, if